Friday, everyone, and welcome to The Messenger. I'm here today with our Director of STEAM, Corey Blumling, who we are so excited is here with us this year, and how great it is to be back in the D-Lab. We couldn't do that last year, and it has just been a delight to see Corey and the kids here and the space humming like it used to. And so thanks for everything you're doing. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I'd love to hear what you're working on with the kids, and I know you've also gone into the garden and you're making that just a magical wonderland. So I'd love to hear a little bit more about everything.
Well, it's been a blast, and there are so many things happening right now that I could go on for quite a while trying to detail everything out. But just to give you a little glimpse of what's happening is most recently we've been working with the kindergartners, and going through a little bit of the design process, some of the D-Lab process to look at bat houses. And using the resources here with our very own Merlin Tuttle, Dr. Merlin Tuttle, a famous bat researcher, we've been looking at how we're going to revamp the bat houses that the Ks are making. And a lot of that goes through defining the problem, exploring the content, brainstorming, prototyping, iterating, and all of the steps that go along with our D-Lab process. It's been a lot of fun watching them work through those problems and make their own product, make the product their own. So that's one of them. We've also been working with the world languages and starting to make masks for their festival, Blancos y Negros, and we're going to start looking at how we can animate those. The tech theater class is starting to put together the set and the background for the upcoming play. I think November 5th is when it opens. What else do we have going on? We just finished working with the first step of working with the laser cutter and the kiddos working for empty bowls. So they created their own stamps based off the drawings that they made through their readings and personalized the bowls. It's been a lot of fun.
That's so neat. Yeah. How fun. Well, and it's exciting to see the garden. I know you guys did a lot of work on Archangel Day with that. And if you haven't seen the garden recently, Corey built really cool raised gardens for us, and the kids have been working in there with him, and it's really exciting to see all the kids out there, much more than they have been, so it's been great. So
well, the service day was fantastic. We had a lot of help. A lot of the kiddos came out there in the heat and filled up all of the beds. I think we've got 5 of them, and I'm proud to say that each bed has some green showing. So we have the 2nd grade and the pre-K 3 working on planting some milkweed for the butterfly garden, and then the pre-K 3s also planted their beans that are going to come into fruition with the Latin class, and boy, there's just tons of stuff happening up there, but there's green in every bed, so that's good.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for everything you're doing. We're so delighted. It's great, like I said, to see the kids here and the space humming and everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing, so thanks for everything.
It's been a lot of fun.
Well, good. Awesome. It was great to hear all of the really neat things happening here in the D-Lab with Mr. Blumling and in the garden, and of course STEAM throughout the classrooms. It's been a really exciting start to the year, and like I said, it's great to see the kids back in here. Today is Friday, and it is a day off for our students and our faculty, and as well as Monday. So we have a nice 4-day weekend for a fall break. It's been so great to be back together this year, and tiring, getting used to building up our stamina again as we get ready for moving into the rest of the fall. So it's great to have a break. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Quarter 2 begins on Monday. It's hard to believe, but here we are starting the 2nd quarter already. If you have questions about grades or academics, of course, reach out to your teachers, but report cards will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Next week, we have 3 Mother's Teas. It has been so fun to go to those, so please look in the Messenger to see where and when those are this coming week. We also have a 4th grade field trip this coming week. So again, another field trip week. It's been great to see the kiddos having fun, going places outside school. We also have a 1st grade field trip next week. So we've got 2 field trips this week. 1st grade's going to Interspace Caverns on Thursday. So it's really great to see the kids traveling and getting to do great things that relate to their academics in class. So 1st grade and 4th grade have fun next week. Also, 4th grade they've got a really big week next week. They're hosting Mass next Friday, and following our Mass will also be our quarter-end Virtue Awards for our middle schoolers. So looking forward to seeing which middle schoolers will be highlighted for the 1st quarter and their outstanding character. Finally, our 8th graders will have a visit to St. Michael's on Friday. A lot of work goes on thanks to Mrs. Acosta in the middle school with high school transition and getting our 8th graders ready for that next step and all the steps that get them ready to transition to high school. So one of those is that they will visit St. Michael's, and then on Saturday next week they are going to have, our 8th graders will have a high school transition program that day. So looking forward to all the good things that the kids are going to learn. So a really great week coming up after a really nice long weekend. So I hope you enjoy. I know we have possibly a tiny little football game happening up on the Red River this weekend. So I hope that whoever you root for wins. And so we will see how that goes. But enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you next week. Go Sabres.